Hello, everyone. My name is Jonquilla Holt, and my practicum project is improving float nurse orientation in the emergency room. The project focused on streamlining onboarding and integration of resource and float nurses in the emergency room setting by utilizing a flash orientation packet. Before my current position, I worked as a resource nurse and understood how difficult it could be sometimes to orient to different facilities promptly. When I took on the charge nurse role, I noticed the new or temporary nurses often spend a large part of their shift trying to locate supplies and clarify their responsibilities. My goal was to create a user friendly, concise orientation packet that provides core information for easy viewing of the unit layout, essential contacts, and unit facility specific expectations that help the resource nurse integrate more smoothly. The goal of my project was to create and establish an evidence based flash orientation packet to enhance the integration of resource nurses. The three objectives are to examine best practices for resource nurse integration in the emergency room, to create and implement a flash orientation packet, and to evaluate staff and resource satisfaction, communication, and mentor evaluation. These objectives help guide me through the completion of my project. I successfully achieved all objectives with my project. Through a review of the literature and staff collaboration, I identified a significant gap in our current orientation process, including inconsistent communication and outdated orientation materials for float and resource nurses. After creating the orientation packet, it was implemented over the period of a week and a half in the emergency room. Staff feedback and post survey data showed a proven rise in nurse satisfaction. The strategies I used was reviewed evidence-based literature, created and provided a packet to my mentor, leadership, staff, and resource nurses, and collected qualitative and quantitative data and feedback. The evidence used to support my practicum includes annotated bibliography, or orientation packet, meeting minutes from my leadership, pre and post survey results, pre and post survey comparison, and a feedback summary and mentor evaluation. Each part proves proof that evidence based strategies were used to improve my unit's performance. The outcome for the unit was very positive. The survey showed a significant increase in satisfaction with communication between staff and resource nurses. Nurse staff also felt the packet to be useful for quick reference for supply locations and essential phone numbers. Resource nurses expressed gratitude for my taking the time to make sure they have all the tools needed to succeed. The Resource Nurse Flash Orientation Packet supports evidence based nursing by streamlining the float and resource nurse orientation process and improving communication. Implementation of the packet aligns with the American Nurse Association standards, highlighting clear roles and collaborations to enhance patient safety. American Nurses Association 2021. The package encourages optimal patient care by establishing structured. Creating this project has broadened my understanding in evidence based practice and its application. I learned how to take research and turn it into solutions to help both staff and patients. This experience has strengthened my critical thinking and leadership skills in the field of nursing. As Shane and Tucker 2024 stated, leadership is rooted in continuous reflection and the application of knowledge, which to me, the practicum has allowed me to demonstrate. Thank you, everyone, for your time and have a great evening.